Welcome back, everybody. This is the second part of our Fibonacci lesson. We went with audio break there, but it doesn't matter. We just continue where we left off, and obviously for the guys that isn't in yet, this lesson will be recorded. Okay, what I want to use is this Fibonacci expansion tool, guys. If this is my A down here, let's say this is my A. We're working in a bull market in this example. This is our low. This is obviously a high in the bull market. This is just an example. And now we're looking for retracement to buy our C. That's how we use Fibonacci's. Alright, if I put my Fibonacci tool in the direction of the trend, I want to buy this fib zone or the 618% extension. And yeah, but you won't. You can see my account number, Ian, because this is. But you can't see the. We won't see it on YouTube. And if you see it, it doesn't matter. All right, the 786%. You want to buy the fib zone or the 618% extension. We see in this example that it went down to the 78.6. So if we're in a bullish market and we're happy that this market is bullish and we want to buy here, we want to put our stops below our A, alright, in the fib zone, and there's a little bit of a doji there. This is a 4-hour chart on the Australian dollar. I want to buy this market. I want you guys to look what happened in our retracement from B to C. This is clearly a corrective wave because this wave was in 3 moves. That we will learn in Elliott wave principle. This is our corrective wave. So that's our legs that we want to work with. This expansion tool, Fibonacci, yeah. I take it from the B, I draw it down to my first leg, and I take this 0 up to the end of my retracement. Now I will know on the 100% my legs will be equal. Look how on the 78.6% my legs were equal at the 100, and we call that Fibonacci confluence. So those little confluence areas we must look at to see where Fibonacci is on top of each other, and that is one of the reasons why we can go long there. We had a impulse wave from A to B. If this was an example, we had a retracement B to C. We want to buy the fib zone in the direction of the trend, and the second one was this little doji candle here. That was confirmation of a candle information. And our equal legs, AB equals CD, there at the 100%, we bought the market. Alright, is everybody happy with that? The rule of the expansion tool is that the market most of the time will turn between the 100 and the 127% target area. So if I put in some shape there, the rectangular shape, that is an area between the 100 and 127 where the market will turn and go the other way, other direction. Alright, I'm going to show you some more examples of how that tools work. As I scroll down for examples, guys, then you must bombard me with questions. This is the British pound again. Guys, this market has fallen quite a bit. So if I put in my Fibonacci tool, the normal one, I draw it in the direction of the trend. It's in a bearish market. Alright, I can use that eye, or I can use that eye. And I suggest this market will only go to the 38.2%. That's where I want to sell, because I know this is already gone a few pips. The chances that if that goes through the 618%, that this trend has turned. I want to go to example of George van der Riet. Is one of the better trades that I have seen in a very, very long time. I think it was a Euro CAD. He's still in this trade. Alright, here's an example. Working from the high here. Alright, so that's our A. Can you see the complete impulse or 5 waves down for the guys that's got advanced classes? Can you see the 5 waves down from A to B? Guys, we're working with C, retracement level, and we want to sell C in the direction of the trend. George took this trade right at the top. And why did he take it? If I draw my Fibonacci, you can see that market went exactly to the fib zone, or the 618%, and that little pin bar, that is a pin bar on the monthly, gave him the go ahead to sell this market, and he's still in that trade. That is a bear market with a retracement to the 618%, which we want to sell. Yes, Michael, that is quite something. There's no reason why the market should turn there. If I show you this graph just like this, you will give me no reason why that market has turned there. There's no clear signal except of that pin bar why this market turned. But if you put in your Fibonacci's, you know exactly where the hidden resistance were on this trade. Okay, here's another example that I'm working with. That is a pound New Zealand dollar. I want to delete all this. And we want to work with this example. Alright. Let's start here at the bottom again. Another example. I want to look at that rally, that bullish market rally, and this retracement. We're working in a bullish market because this is our support area. If I put in my Fibonacci or my ABC, let's mark that first of all. So that will be my A. The guys that do Elliott mustn't get confused now. This is beginner's class, so I mark it as ABC instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, for the guys that's working with ABC, that is my A. My bullish run is B. I want to buy the fib zone or my C area. And if I put my Fibonacci in the direction of the trend, from my high to my low, I saw that this market bounced at the 78.6%. You buy in the fib zone and you target the 1.618. Your stops will be below A. In other words, you will target down up there, you will target D. Alright, so let's turn around this fib to see where is my point D or my target area. I'm going to throw in a bit of advanced course now. You must write this down. Alright, so that is my fib zone, which I bought on the 78.6%, and I target the 1.618. A, B, C, D, I'm out of that trade. I told you guys many times that I work with a 2.618% in Elliott wave. That will be my second target, so you can take half of your position off 1.618, and the second half you will target the 2.618. If the market goes down to the 78.6%, very deep retracement. Alright. Now this market has run. Now I've got a second high here at the top there. Guys, this is not many traders use this. Many traders just teaches the guys that this is the first run, the second run, you buy your retracement level and you target up there. There's no problem with that. This is a bit advanced. If I've got my second high there, I can put in my Fibonacci's again. And what is the rule of thumb? Most of the time, the market will only go to the 38.2%. This market exactly to the 50%. Look how the market bounced on the 50%. Alright? That is the maximum the market will go. 90% of the time it will bounce here. You can even see that the market clearly tested this 38.2% 2 or 3 times. Okay. There's one little tool that I teaches you guys, or teach my tensors, teach you guys tonight, is this little green one. My retracement is from B to C. If I take my expansion tool, I take it down to this low, I take it up to my high, there's my first leg, there's my second leg of my retracement, and look how that retracement again exactly went to the 100%. My two legs are equal. In other words, I can delete that one. Let's test that. The delete one. Alright, so I put this little tool in, and the length of my leg there within the red line, I will just copy my red line just like that. There you are. There's the extension, 100% extension. Now if I put in my Fibonacci, I will see that is exactly on my 50%. Look at that confluence. That we call confluence, and I believe that is why the market that didn't turn around there. Why did the market didn't turn around on 38.2%? Because there wasn't any equal legs. There must be equal legs, and that equal legs was on the 50%. So this market went down a little bit deeper. Again, we see it didn't touch the 618%. It didn't go as deep. Why not? Because that's not my first retracement. My second retracement is also always a shallow one. And from there, the market just went up. And I believe this is a bullish market. I believe this is putting out my neck in a bit. I believe this market will break out, take out the highs. Obviously, we're in a bullish market. We can see there A to B. We can see B to C as our corrective wave. We bought there and we went. And I believe we will take out the highs. Just a quick thing here, you can also see I'm looking for examples only. There's a double retracement. There's a nice one there. Look at that retracement. Okay. And you can also clearly see this is a corrective wave. Those are also two equal legs. Do you see how the market comes down in equal legs? There's the equal leg there, and there's the equal leg there, and then the market only rally. And that you can test with this little tool, your Fibonacci expansion tool, which you will use in corrective markets or overlapping markets. So let's test that one. Okay, let's test it. Alright, that first one you can see exactly on the 100% extension, that two legs were equal. And if I took that as my first leg, that is my second leg. Alright, this one fell a little bit short. But this is quite a nice example how you can see that my AB equals my CD. Guys, I want to look for more examples. If there's any questions at this stage on the expansion and the Fibonacci retracement levels. For the guys that lost audio, I also just went off suddenly. I paused the video and we just took off from where we ended. So on YouTube for tonight will there be part 1 and part 2. For the guys that logged in a bit late, no worries, you can catch it on YouTube. Alright, so let's go through all the currency pairs and see what we can see there. Alright. If I draw my Fibonacci, this is a bearish market. You can see on the 618% extension, this example on the Euro Aussie dollar. Went down 5 ways, we're in a retracement up. Do you see on the 618, that long wick there, that was a candle information that you can sell that fib zone. and we're still in this trade. We're going short, and this is another quiet example. I forgot this one. I actually prepared this one for you. Alright, forget the labeling, guys, just working with Fibonacci levels down here. Can you see how the market went up from my A? Okay, let's delete that. So everybody's still fine? Everybody can hear me? Any questions? Alright, if that is my ABC, I put in my Fibonacci tool in the direction of the trend. This is a bullish market. We see the market bounced on the 618% extension exactly. Alright, of Fibonacci retracement level, sorry, and we're in a bullish market. We bought down here. As soon as that high is taken out, I can put my B to the next high, which was this one, and I know that this retracement level will only be a shallow one. And look how we tested the C there, up there at the 38.2%. My A, my B and my C was a very shallow one because this market is complete or exhausted. I know that the second retracement will only go down to the 38.2%, and then the market is complete and will turn around. Alright, so what will happen as soon as the market turns around? I'm working in a bearish market. This will be my A. Right, because we have resistance there. That will be my B. And we're looking for a C to sell the market in the direction of the trend. We can put in candle information. You can put in your stochastic and your MACD like I taught you 2 weeks ago. And then I will put in my Fibonacci tool. I will sell my fib zone again there. There's a nice spike on that candle. 618% Fibonacci. I will sell. What is the rule? If I sell the 618%, what is my target? I draw my Fibonacci in the opposite direction to get my extension. And I will then target the 1.618%, which I see here that worked out quite nicely. Just want to go back. Alright, so in the opposite direction I will get my extension. That is my C. And at the 1.618 there we took profit and we are out of this trade. A, B, C, we sold our fib zone and we went for the 1.618 and we're out of that trade. So what happened here? This is quite a nice one. This is a new cycle. So that is our A and this is our B. Look how the market works there. Put in our Fibonacci. This almost went to the 78.6% and we shortened this trade. Stops above A in a bearish market. And even if I take my Fibonacci down to this high, if that is my high, and that is my ABC, I can see clearly that market went down, retraced to the 618% extension. That's my Fibonacci retracement. Again, this is a bearish market. We will take out this low. I dare to say that we will take out this low. I'm working with a much longer bearish move, bearish retracement on this one. And why is that? I'm working with a big swing. If that is my A or the start of my bullish run down there, what is the rule? I want to buy C. So this is the guys that trades more Longer term, like George, I can tell you now, knowing George, he is looking for buy opportunities in the fib zone, and that is still far way off, down here at 131, 130 on the Euro Aussie weekly, because we have an impulse wave AB on the cards there. We're looking for a retracement down to see which we can buy. Longer term traders, we can look at that. There's a nice ABC, looking to buy in this market with candle information. And now one tool that I can add here, I know we can work with equal legs. I put in my expansion tool down to the low there, I take it up to the retracement there, and clearly guys, you can see here the 100% extension is on the 618. This is Fibonacci confluence. There will be many buyers that's sitting down there that just want to get in. Alright, if I just copy my leg, you can see there 2 equal legs. I've got my ABC in place. Longer term traders, I'll be looking to buy there on the Fibonacci confluence of my equal legs and my 618% extension. Is that clear, Michael, Ian, everybody? Remember, a deep retracement to the 618% with your first retracement, and then later, if the market is mature, it will only retrace to the 38.2%, retrace in equal legs down. Just a question for the guys that's been trading longer than, I think, a year or two maybe. Do you know a pattern in the market called the Gartley? I will show you also the beginner class now. I will show you what a Gartley is. Guys, a Gartley is exactly this. It's a double retracement. Double retracement is the Gartley. It's where the market comes down to the 38.2%, goes up, doesn't take out the high, and it goes deeper. Yes, a bullish pattern on this in this instance. If I put in my shapes, this is a Gartley, guys. This is how it looks like. And this is a very, very nice example of a Gartley. That is a bullish Fibonacci harmonic pattern, is where we have a double retracement, firstly to a Fibonacci at this, bounced at the 50%, bounced again on the 618%, or expect the market to bounce here at the 618%. That is a bullish Gartley. We can buy this market. We've got an impulse with a double retracement, equal legs, AB equals CD. And I'm going to put in one more Fibonacci that will complete the Gartley. This is extra for you guys, that's why there's pen and paper. Fibonacci, draw in your Fibonacci levels. The market comes down to the 50%, doesn't take out the high, most probably will go back to the 618%, double retracement. But there's one more thing that you guys must understand. This high must be a Fibonacci harmonic. In other words, it must be a Fibonacci retracement. Now, if I put in my Fibonacci tool with that retracement there, we can see the market bounce at the 78.6%. Alright? So that is one thing about the Gartley. I knew that was a Fibonacci retracement, and it must go to my extension. This is such a nice example of a Gartley. I can't even, I want to, if I move the second fib here, my extension here on the 127 down here, can you see how the 127% extension is on my 618% of that high, if I move it down here? Alright, there's a 127, that's my target. Can you see how it's on that 618? If I put my Fibonacci there, it bounced it on the 78.6%, it's going down to the 127. So that's Fibonacci confluence with the extension. And if I put in this little tool here, there's 3 Fibonacci levels on that 618 there. There's all 3 of them. That is confluence, guys. This market will probably turn around there and shoot up. Bullish pattern. This is a bullish Gartley. I've got the retracement to my 50%, deeper retracement to my 618%. Up there I've got a 78% bounce, which is also my 127 extension. So all the Fibonacci harmonics come together here, and this is a bullish pattern. Let's go look for some other examples. If you guys don't have any questions, I will go just find 1 or 2 examples. Something about this lesson that you do not understand. Does everybody understand how the Fibonacci ratios work? How we've got a deep retracement in the beginning of a trend and a shallow retracement at the end of a trend? How my extension shows me which target. The deeper retracement, the more extension we use, the deeper the target. And if the market had a run and it comes back to a shallow retracement, my extension or my target's only the 127%. Alright, that's good, Jan. And do you understand how I use my Fibonacci expansion tool? Where I work in retracement or corrective moves, I can use these extension tools to get one leg equals the other leg at 100%, maximum 127%, and the market will turn around. I'm looking for an example now. There's so many examples here, guys. You will fall on your head if you see how this works. Alright, let's take this for an example. We've got a downward move here. Alright, let's take that high for example. We've got a clear impulse down, A, B, and then we're looking for a retracement C. Alright, we put in our Fibonacci's. We see that's exactly on the 78.6%. If I put in, because we're in a bearish market, I know that the rallies are corrective. We're looking at a 3-wave bounce here. Look at that one. That went a little bit higher, one to the 1.618% extension, but that doesn't matter. Look at that confluence of the 78.6% with the 1.618 extension. My equal legs. We sold the market in a bearish market. So impulse down, looking for a fib zone to retrace to sell the market, and that expansion on equal legs always tells us a good area to sell. Alright, Michael's got a question. If you draw your fibs on that corrective wave, looks like it may complete its target at 618 where buyers will be waiting. Which example is that, Michael? Which? Is it this one here? The Aussie dollar that I used just now, the ABC. I actually bought the Aussie dollar this morning because of this candle information of my ABC 786% and my corrective wave equal legs had confluence with that area there. So I bought the Aussie dollar. I don't like this. Yeah, this is quite a nice setup. I'll go to the Euro Aussie again now, and just let's zoom into this is a 15-minute chart, guys. Let's test our analysis quickly. This you can see here, 15-minute Aussie dollar. This is the market that I bought this morning. Alright, so let's now put in our fibs there. Remember, what you can do on the monthly, you can do on the weekly, we can do on the daily, you can even do it on a 15-minute chart. The rules of trading stays the same. It all stays the same because the market moves in fractals. Alright, if this is my A, this is my B in a bullish market, we're done with this. Went down to the 618% extension, to the retracement level. Bought C there. Alright, so there's my C on a 15-minute. I don't suggest we trade short term, guys. This is just an example how this works on a 50, even on a 15-minute chart. I don't suggest you trade 15 minutes. I trade daily charts and I trade 4-hour charts. And I took my entries on 1 hour. But this is just an example on 15 minutes how the Fibonacci levels work. Alright, so this is a small ABC. We've got the high there, we've got the C fib retracement, or fib zone. We bought it and we are running. Bullish market, we know then this is our B. The market will only do a shallow retracement. You can see the market didn't even come here back to the 38.2%, not even to the 50%, but it now does a double retracement. If I see a double retracement, what tool do I use? This one. There's my one leg. I take it up to my next leg. There's my 100%. That market already, I believe, turned. And there's my 127. And that area, again, I want to buy. So let's put in our shape there. That area is our double retracement. Just want to delete this fib quickly. 15 minutes. And I want to delete that quickly. Don't trade on 15 minutes. This is just an example, please, guys. Right. And now I put in my Fibonacci from my A to my B. I want to be on my fib zone. And you can see this bounce was on the 618% extension. So that will be now my new B. And we bought our second entry on this trade was on C. ABC fib zone, and that also on the 15 minute, the fractional nature of the market states that my equal X will be between 100 and 127%, and that is exactly on that Fibonacci. Look how the market made confluence there and we turned around, we are bullish. We will stay in this market. Also believe that this is some kind of head and shoulder. We can buy the right shoulder there, but the rules actually state that I must only buy when the resistance is broken. Now that resistance is broken. There's a resistance. The market took it out. We're bullish. We made it higher high there. Remember higher highs and higher lows in a bullish market. So I believe this market's already starting to turn up. This market is ready to go up. I'm bullish on the Australian dollar, but only for a little while. That is on the 1 hour chart and the 30-minute chart. The longer term, I see that the market is still bearish. My rules also state that I can sell the 38.2%. So this market at 700 I bought this morning. I'm only targeting 8200, which is 500 pips. I will target 500 pips up on the rule of Fibonacci that I can buy my ABC, my fib zone. And I'm staying with the Fibonacci that if the market had a run, is tired, it will only go back to the 38.2%, where I will be looking to sell again and ride this market down. So that's a little bit of, if you want to call it clairvoyancy, or what I'm suggesting in the market. Obviously I'm planning, I will not enter that trade if I'm not happy with the setup. Going back to the Euro Aussie dollar, Michael, was that a very nice example for you guys, that you can understand how the Fibonacci works even on 15 minute again? Michael, yeah, in this example I explained this as a Gartley. I suggest this market will still be bearish. I will not be looking at this market anything. I'm not in this trade. If the market comes down here in the next coming weeks or months, I will be looking for buy opportunities down here if I want to trade long term, because you see an ABC here, a double retracement, which we then can target up there. That's what I'm looking for in this example. Alright, if I delete everything and I put my Fibonacci, because remember this is a strong bearish run and obviously the market is now retracing. If I put in my Fibonacci from the top there, we can see the market came to the 50% and maybe we'll go to the 618 or the 78.6%. So maybe I'll just target that area there because of the bearish run. Obviously we're in the fib zone again here at the 618% extension. So this market maybe will go down to complete our Fibonacci down here to buy the fib zone, riding it up to point D. Obviously we'll be in the fib zone there of the down run. But that is a few hundred, that's a few thousand pips. Remember, this is a monthly trade. This is for longer term traders. So this is a quite nice setup. This is a very clear pattern on the Euro Australian dollar. Any question, guys? Is there any specific currency that you want me to look at? Do you understand Fibonacci better? There wasn't a lot of questions and a lot of comments, some other guys. I'm just scrolling quickly down through the charts to see if I see anything. Just another example. Look at this example down here. There's my first run, there's my second run, that one there's my high. Look how the market came down, just went and tested the 38.2% because it's a very weak market. Went up and just turned around there. Guys, if you don't have any questions any further, I will start to lock down or finish up. This was a lesson on Fibonacci, how to use the retracement levels, which is hidden support and resistance. And when the market is almost done, it will only do shallow retracements, which we can enter with a candle information. And we also looked at the Fibonacci expansion tool, which we can use in corrective markets. You will see all my charts have Fibonacci on them. I use it a lot. So if you're on lounge during the week and we speak of Fibonacci levels, you will understand why you use them and what we're talking about. The fib zone is the 618% retracement. You will understand the extension is our target zones. And if I talk about equal legs, then I will have an example like this one, where my retracement has got equal legs and I will buy the fib zone and I will go bullish. Alright guys, that's everything. Hope you guys learned a lot. For the guys that didn't come in on time, the second part will be on YouTube. I will put it on YouTube, part 1 and 2 of Fibonacci of today's lesson. Thank you very much. Remember to go to our website gfiafrica.com to open up your live accounts. We will have bonuses. We've got a sweet deal with ACM Gold. Go open up your account, your live account with ACM Gold. We'll put in bonuses for you. Just send me your live account details and your name and contact number, and I will contact ACM and just tell them to add the bonuses. That's anything between 5% and 25%, guys. Let's say example, you want or you qualify for a 20% bonus. If you put in $10,000, the day you open up your account, you will see there is an amount of $12,000. That is a 20% bonus that you guys will get if you open up through GFI. That's our GFI clients. It's only for GFI clients. and let's say you open up only $1,000 account and you qualify for a 10% bonus the day you open up your account, if you send me your details, you will see on your account there's an amount of $1,100. Alright, $1,100. So that's very good for the guys that open up live accounts and bonuses. GFIAfrica.com. Thank you very much. I'm Kobus Kemp from Cape Town, Global Forex Institute. I hope to see you guys during the week on the lounge. Any questions during the week, just post it there. If you're not sure about the market, if you want to ask me anything about candle information, about fib zones, our lessons will be on YouTube. I will be gladly assisting you on lounge. Thank you very much, guys. Have a nice week and have a nice evening. Cheers.